If you were a young kid growing up in southeast Queensland in the late 70s or early 80s, the chances are you're about to be consumed by Blair Shepherd's BMX revolution. Blair, a former Speedway champion, had travelled to the United States with his son Scott, where they witnessed firsthand the explosive potential of BMX. Inspired, Blair returned home and within a year built Australia's first purpose-built BMX facility, the Windsor BMX Youth Cycle Centre. But he didn't stop there. Blair also began importing specialist BMX bike parts from the USA, kickstarting what was to become Australia's longest-running wholesale BMX business, BMX International Proprietary Limited. Sadly, earlier this year, at the age of 91, Blair passed away. And so it is that with a blend of reverence, appreciation, loss and love, we celebrate the incredible contribution of the late Blair Shepherd to Australian BMX. Blair Shepherd was a visionary. Along with his son Scott, Blair constructed a race venue that boasted innovations decades ahead of his time. Floodlights, electronic lap timing, a mechanised start gate, grandstands, race officials, and all the trimmings of extreme adventure sports. He built a coliseum for both the local kids and the fastest riders in the country. Blair always understood the power of promotion, whether it was calling the Courier Mail to run a front page story about BMX, or securing corporate sponsorship and council support. Blair was instrumental in shaping the identity of BMX in Australia. But perhaps more importantly, he created a safe, healthy space where thousands of kids could come together to ride, race and be together in an inclusive family environment. As BMX in southeast Queensland exploded in the late 70s, he forged relationships with the biggest industry names in America, enabling him to bring world-class product to Australian shores. Blair recognised the star power of the American professional riders, organising what many people in this day consider to be one of the most memorable events in Australian BMX history, the 1980 American Tour Down Under. Blair made sure the biggest names in BMX came to Australia. Blair Shepherd is arguably the single most influential BMX promoter and industry pioneer in Australian BMX history. Thanks largely to Blair Shepherd, a brand new and exciting cultural, social and sporting phenomenon took root and flourished in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, as we know, Blair Shepherd is no longer with us. However, Blair's legacy lives on through his BMX import business and through the cherished memories of literally thousands of Australians who were privileged to have experienced the magic and the excitement of racing or spectating at the ancestral home of Queensland bicycle motocross. Please welcome Blair Shepherd into the Australian BMX Hall of Fame.